Yikes. It's about 4:30 on February 1st. Snowstorm is beginning. Not too bad right now, just shoveled or blew about 3 inches. That was from last night. It's already blowing in though. The stupid ass dogs. Ruff, 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 bite me. See it blowing though. Wow, wind chill is killer. We got up to 50-mile-an-hour winds tonight. Just look at it. Down to the school. Brutal, baby. All right, we're going out in this craziness, you know. See what it's all about with feather tootin'. Lola, you cannot go outside in the weather.
Players look at it, not only what goes on the ice, which is obviously very important.
This was all shoveled at 4:30. And the wind is blowing, otherwise it's not that bad out. That was all clean. It hasn't snowed much more than an inch, I think, but you hear that wind. Holy cow. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going out into the tundra. And the snow is blowing in. And look at holy Toledo. And look at the door. The little patch is hurting tonight.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go, you know. I feel like I'm back in Fargo. Holy sheesh. Oh, that's my Fargo. Listen to that. Holy cow. The last time was when we were in
It's just like
the hurricane-o.
if we were in bathing suits.
I don't know if you can see this, but wow. Not a lot of accumulation, but boy, it's blowing.
Look at it. Look at everybody behind us. Like, no.
The tree there. You can see it coming right up the roof. Wow. Let's go to the light. Wind chill is 2 above. You can see here, this is all blowing. And we got about, I don't know, 5 inches, I'd say, blowing down there. Some spots on the lens, but that's all right. There it goes. This was all clean before. And now here, because of blowing, I got almost 10 inches. Well, right here, blowing. Holy shit. 2 feet. Well, 18 inches, something like that. Well, blowing is what's going to get us. Should be interesting in the morning, but probably be out before then. Alright, we moved down, same time frame. We moved down the street. I don't know if you can grasp this on the video, but man, this wind is whipping. Amazing. You can hear it, that's for certain. Holy cow, look out! Oh! I think she's dead. What's that? Wow! There's a school lot. The amazing thing is how dead. There's a car going down this street every other minute. We haven't seen any traffic in a long time.
I can't get up.
Help her up. Did you make it? Uh-oh, someone's car's moving. Is it a zombie?
No, they turned it off.
Alright, snow is pushing in. Look at the door. It's 9:20 now. Snow squalls are kicking ass. Look at our side, it's totally clear. Yet Edgar has a drift up there. Looks, I don't know how big. There, a couple feet. It's clear here, out to here. Oh man, I don't have a coat on, bad idea. But look at this wind. It's a heavier cloud over us now. People are getting stuck in the street, as you can see, and now they're backing out because when we were out there, there was about a foot of snow. Well, it looks like maybe not a foot, but 9 inches, let's say. This is the third car I've seen back up and do this. There's another one that's going to do the same. Last time we saw this when the street was flooded, when our basement flooded. This is totally crazy, and yet here is still clear. Listen to that. Nuts.
County, so the thunderstorm snow continues, and we continue to see excessive amounts of snowfall, and that's the pattern that will continue into the overnight period. Let's give you an idea what's happening at one of our neighborhood sites. Real-time weather information, Orland Hills 1918 to dew point, and the wind continues to howl out of the north and east. Here are the numbers at the airport sites. Current readings out to the north and west, very cold air. That's what we'll be in for tomorrow night. Temperatures that will fall below zero. Current readings down across northwest Indiana. Same place they've been most of the day, around 1920. I don't care. Here's the jet stream pattern. It continues to bring that storm system off to the north and east. And you can see it just
10:20 at night. That's the end of that light. Oh boy. Trying to protect the camera. See that? Oh. Snow's starting to accumulate down on our side now. It's still in the middle because of the wind. There's nothing here. Ugh.
And you can see all the way to the East Coast, the white indicating winter storm warnings that are in effect, including the Boston area. I know something you don't want to see. New York City and Philadelphia, we could see that wintry mix and maybe even ice accumulating where some areas may see power outages as well.
And again, we're talking the blizzard conditions there. If you are curious if we're actually reaching that criteria, Midway Airport in Chicago, northeast at 30 miles per hour, gusting to 56. Visibility right now at 0.06 miles. And as Kim said, you might as well just say zero at that point.
Absolutely. I mean, it's tough to see, folks. All right, Chicago, one of those cities, as you mentioned, Todd, under a blizzard warning. We're going to take you there now live with Jim. I think, Jim, you know, we're preempting Cantore stories, but I think we're still continuing Cantore's story here.
Yeah, you know, Kimmy, I said that earlier. That's so funny you said that. So, yeah, this is the real Cantore stories. For the better half of 2 hours, guys, we have had thunder and lightning. I mean, occasionally it just kind of flashes in the sky and the very loud thunder. I mean, whether it be bouncing off these buildings and down through here, or off the lake, off the ice, whatever. Just tremendous lightning, just like you get in the summertime. Okay, here's Michigan Avenue, obviously still cranking. Folks out here enjoying a little snow, and that's the way to get around. But, you know, as quick as the plows come through, it gets covered here. It gets covered here. It's hard to kind of measure the snowfall. Joe, I'm around this side, buddy. I know you're looking for me. But one of the things that I think is pretty cool is the different types of snow we had. So it's not just getting the one type of snow, but occasionally we get almost a grapple or a sleet pellet, indicating the convective nature to the snow. And I want to show you what happened earlier as a result of this convection right here in Chicago. Check it out. Oh, my goodness. Holy, you know what? It just never gets old. It never gets old, guys. Third time I've experienced thunder snow. That's twice now in Chicago. The other time was in Worcester back in 1995. That was my first experience, if you will. So Michigan Avenue is rough travel tonight. We've got 100,000 people without power here in Illinois, 47,000 alone here in Chicago. And one of the neat things I think they're doing here in Chicago, emergency management has equipped different fire departments in the city with snowmobiles. And before we came to you guys, or before you came to me, I should say, fire truck goes by, behind it, a fireman on a snowmobile. That may be the only way they will be able to get to you tonight. They have been doing rescues on Lakeshore Drive, which closed down about an hour and a half ago as a result of a jackknife tractor or jackknife bus. And they've had to get people out of their cars via rescue effort tonight. So just a horrible night to be out on the roads, guys. And I don't recall any time, Kim, that unless you get a serious blizzard like 96 or even into 93, where we have had so many interstates shut down. Certainly not in the Midwest. I've seen it in the Northeast, but not like what we're seeing in the Midwest tonight. Back to you.
And, you know, Jim, you know, I was saying this earlier, you know, you almost have to wonder if we should close interstates before the event takes place so folks aren't stuck out there.
You know, I've often thought of that myself, especially with hurricane evacuation, but how do you do it? There's just too many people and really not enough. I mean, you're going to have to bring in the heavy artillery to do that. You know, station huge trucks on the interstates with barricades. And I just don't think logistically it can be done. But, you know, I think if folks start hearing about people stranded like we have in Oklahoma tonight, hopefully they'll just say, wow, this is pretty bad. We need to stay off the roads, and hopefully they will do that. But I'm really surprised. I'm surprised at the kind of traffic that we actually have here on Michigan Avenue tonight. But, folks, don't be fooled. This is a well-lit, well-plowed road, okay? This is why they call it the Magnificent Mile. They keep it clean. But out on the highways, where it's dark, that's not the case. Many of you stranded tonight home without power across the nation's heartland. We'll keep you posted, Kim and Todd. It's going to be a rough commute tomorrow for many here. Mass transit heavily impacted in the Chicago area.
All right, thanks, Jimmy. We're going to get back.